wonderful viewers. You are welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Hajiani Moto Fombia, and I welcome you to Fombia Fashion. I am a Ghanaian fashion designer in both male and female wear. I upload videos on this channel every week. If you are new here, please do well to subscribe to my channel if you are already in the family. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Without wasting much time, let's get into today's video. Yeah.
This is the skeleton I'm going to use. This is my brother fan skeleton, which is made out of a box, a cardboard, and I'm using two feathers, shoemaker glue, a satin, and a brush. So I started applying the shoemaker glue on my skeleton. I'm going to use the satin to cover up the fan pattern. So that's what I'm doing. So just watch what I'm doing. So I use the scissors to cut the middle of it so that I can notch them out. So I notch it out. So this is it. I've finished covering one part. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other one. So I use this thing to make a hole in the middle just to get chance to put my scissors inside it and notch it out. So I'll finish covering the two of it. So now I'm going to apply glue, then it will be just like this. So now I'm applying glue on it so that I will glue the two of it together. So I'm gluing it together. So I finished gluing it. I'm going to cut 1 inch satin to close that openings that you can see at the edges. So just look at what I'm doing. So this sheep, you can either they sell some of this sheep in the market, which is cut with plywood, the light plywood, which you can purchase it in the market, or you can make your own like the way I did mine. So if you want me to make a video on how to cut this shape on a cardboard, I had a card. Let me know in the comment section and I'll do that for you. So I'm done covering it up. This is my trimming. I'm going to use this trimming to wrap the handle. I'm just going to apply glue on the handle, then I'll wrap the trimming on the handle just like this. So keep watching. So I buy this too just to beautify it more. So I put one at this side and wrap my trimming on it. You can see how I've wrapped it nicely. So now I'm going to put the other one too at this side. Then continue wrapping it. So I finished wrapping the handle. So now I'm going to work on the feathers now. So that's I'm putting the feathers on the fan. So just look at the way I'm following the shape. You just follow the shape of your fan skeleton. So I'm putting the second layer. So I'm just going to use the feathers to cover all the fan. You can see this is the back. So I'm just going to do the same thing as I did for the front, the same to the back. So whatever I did on the front part, I repeat the same thing at the back. So I'm just doing the same thing what I did on the front side. I'm just repeating the same thing on the back side. And at the end of this video, I make use of two packets of feathers. So now I'm using hot glue to continue because my shoemaker glue get finished. So I'm now using hot glue. So the reason for even using the shoemaker glue for the first time is because the shoemaker glue is much cheaper than the fabric glue and the other glue. So now that I'm finished, I'm going to use trim to cover this area. So I'll apply my glue on that area. Then I'll use my trimming to cover it all. So as you can see now, finish wrapping both front and back and covering that area. So I'm using this. This is a lace which I buy in the market. It is just look like this. So I cut it into pieces like this. So I'm going to use this thing for decoration. And I want to voice out this thing too. When I started making this fan, I didn't know the design that I didn't have the design that I'm working on in my head. So, but I have a lot of trimming and lace, and I also have a carries the plastic one, which is a good. So I'll use all this in this. So this is I'm just trying to arrange that lace on it and see whether it will really beautify it. So when I put it on it and I see that it is okay, then I glue it to it. So that's what I'm doing. So this is the cowries. You can see that's the cowries that I'm using. So I'm trying to arrange it on the handle of the fan to see whether it is okay, and put some on the lace that I put on it. So after arranging it, I noticed that it is beautiful. You can see I'm taking it off. So I started gluing my lace. And the lace, this one is just like a flower, which I'll use the design on the flower to arrange my cowries on it. You can see how it looks. So I'm just going to put it on it. And whatever I do to the front, I make sure I do the same thing to the back so that it look exactly the same. So I apply my hot glue on the lace, then I put it on my fan. You can see my fan is almost done. So for the design, you can decide to make any design of your choice. Anyhow you see it will beautiful is good for you, or it beautify it. So now this is the cowries that I'm trying to arrange it on the flower. So I arrange 7 pieces on each flower. Don't get me wrong, that's the lace. The design, the part that designs like the designs look like a flower. That's what I'm calling flower. So don't get me wrong. Mm. So you can see how I arrange it. Can you see how I arrange the cowries? You can see it is very nice. So I apply glue on it, then I'll put it on the lace that is on the fan. One thing I like about this fan is it's very nice, and the shape. The shape is very very beautiful. I really like this shape down the round one. Like I really like this work of mine, so I always make my designs with happiness. And anytime I'm making it too, I'm just having fun. So I don't really make serious on it, like maybe I want to finish it right now. No. So like this one, if you notice my outfit, you can see there's a changes on it. When I started making this fan, then I get a work that I have to finish it. So I pause on this fan because this is nobody request for it. This I just make it for a tutorial, which at the end of it, I somebody bought it. I'm making this type of fun. Be calm, just be calm. Don't be that too serious.
So what I did for the front, I'm just repeating the same thing for the back because the front and back have to look the same. So that's what I'm doing. Please, at this point, if you enjoy watching this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. There is much more coming. So anytime you see me turning to look at the back of it, I'm trying to make sure that I'm doing the same thing as what I did for the front. This is what I'm calling flower. Yes, that's it. That's what I'm calling flower. Just because it has the flower design. So I'm going to use this trimming, which is a white and it is small. I've already put like I just cut it into pieces, cut it like one pieces. Then I put it on the middle of the flower. I'm just cross checking to make sure it is okay. Just the middle of the flower. So you can see it is in the middle of the flower. Now it looked almost the same. So I want to put this white, is it stone? Yes, white stones there. I want to put it on the flower. So I remove the big ones and put the small ones on it to see whether it is okay. I already told you I didn't have the style that I'm working on my head. So I'm just using my head to do it. I'm just making it like anything that I put on it and I see that it will beautify it more, then I go with it. So if I put it on it, I say no, it is not working well, it is not going well, then I'll remove it. So I just put the small ones there. I didn't use the big ones.
So you can see how it is nice. So I didn't put some of the stone at the front side when I started. So I'm going to the front side and I will do the same thing there. And also I forget to tell you how the shoemaker glue work. The shoemaker glue, when you apply it on whatever you are gluing, you have to make it dry small before you glue them together. But the reason why I didn't wait for mine, I was using fan. So the time that I was working on it, my fan was on speed. So anytime I apply it, because of the fan, it just dry. So look at, I have this big gold trimming. So I just put it on it. Then I say, wow, this too is going to match it. It's going to make my fan more beautiful. So I started cutting it two two. You can see I cut it two two. I didn't cut that one. Cut it two two. Then I'll put it on it. You can see how I'm arranging it around the handle. So now I started putting my hot glue on it. Then then I glue it to my fan. So that's what I'm doing. So you see how it look like. It's very beautiful. So after this, I just have to do everything I did from the front to the back side the same. Can you see how it look like? So I'm just checking at the back to see that whatever I'm doing for the front is the same as the back, as you can see. So after I finish it, I decided to cut this white one. You know, this white one is smaller than the the one that I just put, which is the good one. The good one is very big. So I cut the small ones, then I place them at the middle of the good one, which make my fan very, very beautiful. So that's what I'm doing. I'm sorry that I didn't notice that my camera is not showing how I was putting the white trimming on top of the this. Yes, you can see it, but it's not that clear. Not that clear. I'm sorry for that. So I'm just putting glue on the white one, then place it in the middle of the good one. The color white in the good was really good. It makes the fan beautiful. I really love the outcome. And also, if you have any suggestion on the type of the bridal fan you want me to make a tutorial on it, just leave it in the comment section and I'll do that for you. Just put it in the middle, just like this one. Yes, I just put it in the middle like this one. So this is what I was showing you. So you can see I've put the good on the fan handle. So then you put the white in the middle. Can you see it? You see how beautiful it is? So that's what I'm trying to explain. I hope you get everything that I teach on this tutorial. Thank you for staying up to this time. I'm almost done. You can say just leave it only two for me. I just need to put the two whites, then I am done. So now I'll be showing you what the materials I use at the end of this video. The trimming, how the trimming look like, and the good, the white, the glue. You already know that I use a shoemaker glue. So my fan is done. How do you like this fan? Give it a thumbs up if you really like this tutorial and you like the outcome of it. I really love it. You can see how it is looking very beautiful. It's very beautiful. So this is the trimming that I use to wrap the handle, and this is the white trimming, and this is the good. This is the glue, and this is the carries. It is a plastic one, and this is the white stones that I use. These ones. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Bye.